much know everybody here, but for the folks that I don't, let me introduce myself. I'm Brad Allred. I'm Monte's cousin, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to let Monte and Katie know how happy I am for them on their special night and share a couple of stories with you guys from over the years. Monte, Montrose, Montreal, Monte Mitchell, Monte. The guys seem to have had quite a number of nicknames throughout the years, each packaged with a funny story to explain their creation. In the interest of time, I just want to tell you a quick story regarding the latest that some of you might not be familiar with, but this will be the birth of Monte. Monte and I flew out to Phoenix a number of years ago to meet our cousin Lon, aka Laredo, to take him to Vegas for his bachelor party before his big wedding day. We flew to Phoenix to meet Lon, and he told Monte and I that getting to Vegas was already taken care of, that he had it covered. After a few minutes of waiting in front of a American West Airlines gate, Lon approached us with boarding passes. He hands one to Monte, saying, "Here you go, Monte." Then he hands the other one to me, saying, "This one's yours, Breda." And Monte and I kind of looked at each other, you know, kind of, are we missing something? Something's not right here. What's he calling us? You know, what? We went to Vegas with a guy that doesn't care about gambling. He just wanted to see Vegas one time and live it up. Lon's only request was that Monte and I do anything he asked us to do. No questions asked. Vegas rules. Our cousin Lon put us to the test really quick out of the gate. And he had us in a place in Vegas that we would never, ever go to at home. Monte and I were looking at each other in this place like, oh my God, are we really going to do this? Now I know what all of you are thinking. You dirty people, get your minds out of the gutter. It's a family environment. Lon wanted us to eat sushi. Not your wimpy California rolls. Sushi. I'm telling you right now, and Monte can back me on this, that nasty crap was still moving on that bed. Now Monte and I held true to our word, and we slammed back those slimy tadpoles like they were killer whales. About a half a dozen sake bombs after that, the Monte was alive and well. Monte and I were the last of the Mohicans as it pertained to marriage amongst our age group and our family. We would often joke with each other as who was going to be the last man standing. We would both have to endure wisecracks during Allred family Christmases each year, hearing it over and over and over and over. No. From like Mama, from Linda Weber and many others. Aren't y'all ever gonna get married? Good God, I think that I heard that about as many times as I heard Katie say, "Monte don't care." Monte, you won. You won. You're the last man standing. I'll give you your $20 later.
Tell them to up the ante to 40 because it took so long.
I could sit and share stories all night of times Monte and I have had together throughout the years. Many of those that I'll never forget. We've done it all together. We were talking earlier about the places we've been fortunate enough to have been over the past 10, 15 years, from Phoenix to Vegas to New York with our fathers before 9/11, to Miami, to all points in between. Him and I have done it all, and they're memories that I will cherish forever, but none live up to tonight. I've had so many good times with Monte, and I realize that this may come across as a play on words, but I've always looked up to that midget. Come on, bro. on, bro. One last shot at a short, Joe. I mean, you're lucky I didn't throw in a prop and bring up a booster chair.
These people didn't pay admission, bro.
In all seriousness, in all seriousness, we've had a bunch of good times throughout the years, from trips to hanging out on the lake of rock stars. I can remember the days hanging out with the 380 boys on the lake. Monte and I thought we were bad to the bone, man. Got one of those rock stars here with us tonight. Hey, by the way, me, Strat, and Monte wrote a song we went on the next record. We'll talk to you about that later. It's called Monte. So, in all seriousness, and I know I'm biased with him being my cousin, but more like a brother. They just don't come any better than Monte Allred. As a serviceman to our community, as a cousin, as a friend, and now entering his next chapter as a husband, they make him no better than Monte. They don't make him any shorter either. Last one, I promise. Monte, throughout our lives, you've always been the one to lend me the much appreciated advice. Tonight, let's reverse those roles, and I'm going to give you advice for the first time. Enjoy each day with Katie like it was today. She waited a long time for this. A long. Make every day a day that you show her it was worth the wait. Cherish her on the bad days just like you would the good ones. Let her know how much you appreciate her. And leave each day like it could be your last. Leave no doubt and take nothing for granted. You do that, and the rest of your lives will be everything you want it to be and more. Let's all raise a glass. And it's my privilege, and more importantly, my honor. Monte and Katie, I wish you all the happiness in the world. I look forward to sharing many, many more good moments with you along the way. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Monte Allred. Cheers.